everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video that's going to be the first video of my 2021 yearly declutter. I do a declutter series every year on my channel where I go through my collection and I get rid of stuff that I am no longer using, no longer like wanting to use, like they serve no purpose in my collection. And this part number one is going to be all about foundations and powders and concealers. And if you haven't been here before, like my name is Angie, hello, I am such a lover of beauty makeup. I love everything beauty makeup related, but sometimes you have to let go of things as well. So this is just going to be part 1 of 5 in my declutter series, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because normally I upload 5 times a week, but now we're in the middle of my Vlogmas season, so I'm trying to upload every day until Christmas, and hopefully I'll be able. I just want to give some quick disclaimers, not really disclaimers, this is just me explaining the rules. I will leave my declutter series down below in case you want to see like my declutter series from last year or the year before that. There is going to be 4 more episodes. The next one is going to be highlighters, I think, and then bronzer and blush and face palettes, and then there's going to be one with eyeshadow palettes, and the last one's going to be with lipsticks. I think that's how I have decided to do this. What I do is that I clean up a collection of things that I no longer use, no longer want to keep using for comparisons, because I keep a lot of things for comparisons as well. I mean, this is my job to review makeup, it's what I do for a living, but I also have to be extra ruthless this year because we are in the middle of moving across the world, and since I cannot like bring everything, I can't bring everything, so I'm gonna be extra ruthless this year because we are moving. We're not able to move with a moving truck, we have to move like via airplane, so I can't bring too many things, and that's why I'm gonna have to be extra ruthless. I do throw away old makeup, and the makeup that is unswatched or untouched I either give away in giveaways or I give to friends and family, and stuff that are just gently used or just swatched I will give away to people around me. I will not be sending out makeup to anyone. Please do not ask me for makeup in the comments. If you do that, I will not be responding. That's not how I give away makeup on my channel. I'm just letting you know now, I will not be sending out any makeup. Sending makeup abroad costs somewhere between $30 to like $50–$60 for a package, so it's not free. Someone still has to pay for the package, and it takes a lot of time to ship stuff out. Okay, that was my like quick rules around this little project. Now let's get into part number 1 of the decluttering, which is going to be foundations, concealers, and powders. Let's go. Let's start with my foundations. This is my basket of foundations, the ones that I have right now. And yeah, I'm gonna try and keep as few as possible. We'll see how that goes. Let me just pull them out. Okay, so these are the ones that I have, and here's the thing. I think I like all of these to an extent. I mean, not all of them is my absolute favorite, but to an extent, I do love all of these. I will say, I do have 2 colors of the Bare Minerals Original Foundation. This one is a little bit more yellow. It is in Neutral Ivory 06. This one is in medium beige. None of these is a perfect color for me. This one is better in color than this one is, and this one isn't open yet. So I will be getting rid of that one, and I will be giving that one to someone else. But I'll keep this one. Let me put this this one to the side. It's pretty. Oh, there's another one in here. This one, I will be getting rid of this one. I did use this to mix with foundations to get them to be a little darker if one of them was like in the wrong color, but I'm gonna get rid of this one now. It's pretty old. This one is a pretty new one. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder. I have it in 6 medium. I will be keeping this one. I really like it. It's a light coverage, kind of a satiny finish. It's really nice longevity. I really like wearing this. This one is one of my favorite ones, the NYX Bear With Me. I do have it in 3 different colors. I would say that this color is my color, the beige camel. The other 2, which is True Beige Buff and Cinnamon Mahogany, these 2 I mix, and this one like is my colors. This one is the newest one. These are almost out, so I will be keeping these because I really like the finish of this one, so I will be keeping those. I also got 2 samples of the Glowish, plus I have this Glowish, this is in medium, the skin tint. I did use this to mix, but you know what? I don't like this one. I don't think that this... Okay, listen. This is like... You remember that like full face of highlighter challenge? That's what this is, but with coverage. I'm not a fan. This one is one of my absolute favorite foundations. This one is almost out. I have it in 5.5 and 4. I will be keeping these. I think these are absolutely amazing. Love, love, love them. The Giorgio Armani Neo Nude. Think they're amazing. Let's keep them. This is another one that I really love. This is the Fenty Eavesdrop in number 8. This is one of the best drops of this year. It's such a great foundation. This is like, it's meant to be a skin tint, but I think it's more like a light to medium coverage with like this is like a velvety matte finish. The longevity is bomb.com. Love it. This one is something that I bought this year and I really like it. This is the Sephora Best Skin Ever. This is, I have it in 25N. It is like it's like a full coverage foundation, but it's very light. It's very similar to the finish of this, which is my favorite foundation. The longevity is not as amazing and it doesn't look as effortless on the skin, but this is a great foundation. If you want to try something that's really light and non-cakey on the skin, it looks like a natural skin finish. It's just a really beautiful one. It's pretty full coverage. It is at Sephora, but it's very light on the skin and skin-like. I really like it. I'm gonna keep that, and I am gonna keep the Natasha Denona Foundation X. This is my favorite. This is what I call an editorial full coverage. It is very liquidy and skin-like, and it has like a satiny matte finish. It just looks like your skin but airbrushed. I have it in 41W and 41Y and 25W. Amazing foundations, absolutely love them, definitely keeping them. I even have a backup of this one, which I'm also keeping. I really, really like it. Why does this look like death? Like, this is a new one because I got this one in light 8N, which is not my color. You can see it's more peachy. Why does this one look like, you see like a green yellow color? Yeah, we're getting rid of that one, and I'm keeping the one in medium 9W. This is a very sheer coverage tinted moisturizer. I like this one the best with my hands. Definitely keeping this one. It's been forgotten a bit in my collection, but I do think it's nice. But what happened to this one? It looks like, ugh, we're getting rid of that one. I'm also going to get rid of this one. I don't love this one. This is the Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation from Shiseido. I bought it because, oh, I also have this one in the Radiant one, which I tried this year. I also don't like that one. That one is actually in my like worst makeup of 2021 basket. I'm also going to get rid of that one. I have this one in 210 Birch. I don't like either of these. I don't think they're nice on the skin. This one I'm getting rid of because I never use it. This is the Clarins Skin Illusion. I have mine in Vanilla 106. It's a little bit too light for me. It is like a medium coverage skin-like, very fluid foundation. It is extremely fluid. Like, it is a dropper foundation. So yeah, if you like something super light on the skin, sure, it's like a serum foundation. It's just not the right color for me, and I don't reach for this that much. I will be keeping the Uma foundation. This is the Say What foundation. I have it in Fair Lady T3W. This is a really, really nice foundation. It's pretty liquidy. It is a medium to full coverage. It's very skin-like. It is very similar, again, to this one. The only difference between these ones, if I'm gonna be honest, is that this one has better longevity than this one. This one gets a little bit glowy on me over time, which the Natasha Denona Foundation X Plus, it just keeps my skin looking fresh and non-greasy all day. It just looks really, really nice. The Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, this isn't my favorite. It looks amazing on the skin the first like 5-6 hours, and then it gets extremely glowy on me, and I have normal skin, but it just gets extremely glowy on me. So I think that this is perfect if you have dry skin, because it is very luminous, and maybe too luminous for me. I have it in 5.75. I am gonna keep it though, and use it probably mostly for filming, or if I'm maybe to mix, but it's just, this is my newest foundation and I'm keeping it for that reason. I know it's a stupid reason, I am aware, but that's why it's getting saved. This one I really love. This is the Becca Light Shifter Dewing Tint. This is a skin tint. I have it in Moondance 3. This is not available anymore, but this is beautiful. If you find this somewhere on like a discount or something, I 1,000,000% recommend it. This is a light covered skin tint that is very dewy on the skin, but it is not sticky. So it sets down but has a beautiful like satiny finish. Really, really pretty. Really, really like it. This is something that I don't use. I thought I was gonna get more use out of this one than I did. This is the powder foundation by Fenty. I have mine in 210. I never use this. I'm gonna actually get rid of it because I never use it. The Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation, I only use this as a spot concealer because this is so incredibly like Instagram full coverage. I have it in 3 colors. I did get sent these as PR, so I saved the 3 colors that I use from time to time. It is 610, 620, and 650. With the Juvia's Place foundations, the higher the number, the lighter the shade. So the darkest one is Cebu, and this is actually the one that I've been using the most. You can see I use this as a spot concealer. I actually just dot my, yeah, this needs to be clean, okay. And I did use this a bit as well. I wonder about the undertones. Yeah, I think I will be keeping this one that I use the most, which is Cebu, as a spot concealer. And I will be getting rid of these because I don't use them as foundations. And listen, this is such a big amount of product. It is crazy. But let me actually show you, because I do have 2 more that I forgot that I didn't have here. Actually, it was more than that. So this is the Synchro Skin, the Radiant one. So you can see the frosted one is the original and the Radiant one is the clear bowl. I don't like either of these. So I'm getting rid of both of them. These I all fished up out of the worst makeup of 2021. Well, not this one, but I'm still gonna get rid of it. It is the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Foundation. I don't like it. I need to be ruthless with my foundations because with my makeup, because I can't bring all of this. This is the new 30-hour Superstay Foundation by Maybelline. I didn't like this one. It looked extremely heavy on my skin. It was just not meant for my 37-year-old skin. It's the same with this one, the Infallible 24-hour foundation. People are like, oh my god, it's such full coverage. Yeah, it is, but it's not maybe the most flattering finish I've ever had in my life. That I forget to tell you about neither of these shades are a shade for me. Maybe we don't care about the shades because neither of these is a shade for me. Oh, here it is. It is the Naked Ivory and Warm Sun. Neither of these is a shade for me. This one is in An Absolute Secret. Who cares? I'm getting rid of them. They're leaving. I will be keeping some of these just in a basket here because I'm filming like the worst makeup of 2021. I'm filming like trying some of the worst makeup of 2021, but altogether these are getting decluttered. Let's see how many they are so I can get rid of them. These are 14 foundations and 2 samples. 14 foundations and 2 samples. This one is unbroken, so this one I will be giving away. The rest of them, yeah, not so much. Some of these are expired, like this one doesn't look that fresh, and it's just like, I don't think so. But this one I will be giving away, but the rest, yeah, I am getting rid of this lot. Oh my god, as I was finding my concealers, I found so many more. Like, look at this. Who do I think I am? Who do I think I am? I think I'm gonna get rid. I hate the Rare Beauty foundation. I don't think it's good. The Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation is in the wrong shade. This Soul Body one, it's nice, but I don't use it enough. So I'm gonna get rid of all of these. I also really don't like the Glossier one. Like, this is the Emperor's New Clothes. It does nothing. Nothing, absolutely nothing. The Nabla Skin Realist, I don't love this as much as I like the other ones. I have to be honest with myself and just be like, can't keep everything. I just can't keep everything. So I'm actually gonna get rid of this one as well, because if I'm gonna use a skin tint, I will reach for both my Fenty one and my Becca one and my NYX one over this one, if we're gonna be totally honest. I'm gonna get rid of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones as well. The Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Foundation. I really like this one. I'm also gonna keep the Airbrush Flawless Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. I have 2 shades. It is in 6 and 5.5, and the Pat McGrath one is in, oh, this is really hard to read, light medium 10. And I also have this one in 3 light medium. So I'm gonna be keeping these because I really do like them. I don't use this one enough though, but it's a nice product, and I I don't use these other ones. Like, I don't think that these 5 are that good. So why should I keep them? So these have to go. I like these more. Okay, now we're gonna do concealers. Okay, here are the concealers that I have. I really love the NYX Born to Glow. This is my favorite concealer. You can see I have it in 3 shades. I'm definitely keeping this one. This Bare Minerals Original Concealer, I have mine in light 2N. This one I'm keeping. It's pretty new and I really like it. This is another one that I really like. The same as this one. This is a medium coverage with a natural finish. It's just so effortless. Really enjoy it. The Power Fabric one, the Anastasia one, I also really like this one. These are full coverage concealers that I really enjoy. Like, I have a couple of like full coverage concealers that I really enjoy, like the Kosas one, the NARS one, the Magic Away by Charlotte Tilbury, the new Anastasia one, the Power Fabric by Giorgio Armani, the Pat McGrath one, and I also really love this Born This Way. Like, look at all these concealers that I think are really good. I don't need to be keeping these other ones that I just don't like as much. I really dislike this Jouer one, but I am gonna keep it, but I'm gonna keep it somewhere else. I actually use this one for cut creases. This is amazing for cut creases because it is like cement. It's like cement, so it really is great for cut creases, but I would never put this under my eyes, but I'm keeping it for that reason, because this is like my cut crease concealer. The Pretty Fresh by Colourpop I'm getting rid of. The Juvia's Place I'm getting rid of. This Dose of Colors, I don't like it. Another one of these Colourpop. I am gonna get rid of the Rare Beauty one, but only because it's the wrong shade for me. I have the shade 240W and it's just not the right shade for me. These were released this year. This is the Ultra Creamy by Tarte and the Best Skin Ever by Sephora. Hate both of them. These are getting in the worst makeup of 2020. Really dislike them. I have the Becca Corrector here. I still use this from time to time. I'm gonna keep it, but I'm gonna get rid of this one because I never use it. It's this like anti-fatigue primer. Like, I never use it. It's just too many steps. This Smoothing Secrets from Wycon I'm also gonna get rid of. It's a nice finish when you put it on, but it just creases really fast on me. I'm also gonna get rid of this Flex Concealer. I don't use, no, Stretch Concealer by Glossier. I know some people really love it. I just don't. I don't think that this is as good. And for being in a pot, I don't think it's creamy enough. Sorry, I don't love it. This is the Uma Beauty Concealer Stay Woke. This one is really nice, and I will say I'm almost out of this one. So I will keep it and I will try and use it up. So I am getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 concealers. 10 concealers. 2 of these I'm putting in the worst makeup of 2021. The other ones I'm actually just gonna throw away because these are used and opened and nobody needs to keep that. Okay, so these are my powders, which is a lot of powders for someone who doesn't use that much powders. Like, I don't understand. This one I am gonna declutter, but I'm gonna keep it for the worst makeup of 2021 because this is not it. I am gonna get rid of this Juvia's Place one because I don't use like all over mattifying loose powder, so therefore I'm gonna get rid of the Juvia's Place one, the LH Cosmetics one, the by Terry one. I'm gonna get rid of this Fenty one, and I'm also gonna get rid of this Hourglass one. I don't use loose matte powders. I just don't. I need to stop. I need to stop. I do use these though. These are the Jaclyn Cosmetics. It's the old packaging and the new packaging. The Luminous powder. I have it in Carrots and I have it in Brighten Up. These I do use. They're loose illuminating powders. Really like them. This one, it's nice, but I don't use it. It's this one, the one that's like a, what is it called? It's the Perfecting Powder by Kiko. I don't use it. I don't use it. I also stopped using the Nabla powder. I really used to love this one, but I don't use it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Oh, here's another foundation. I'm gonna get rid of this one as well. This is the MAC Studio Fix Tech. It's a really good color on me, but oh, this like, it looks like it's dried up. Do you see? It looks really weird. Well, either way, I don't like it, so it has to go. This is the Becca powder. This is a really nice, like, luminous finishing powder. I am gonna keep it. I do like it. I also really like this Pat McGrath powder. This one is in medium. It's really nice, but it's so little product, so I guess I'm gonna go out of that one soon. This is the NYX banana powder. This is the HD press powder. You can see this is my favorite. I use it all the time. I also really love this one, the High Glass finishing powder. I think it's amazing. Definitely keeping it. This I never use. This is the hyaluronic pressed hydro powder. This one is in the, they call it that it's like translucent, I think. Hello. And there's a little poof here. It's white. Like, when am I using this? I never use this. I really like this one. This is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder No Powder. I think this is a really nice glowy finishing powder. I don't love it as much as I love the NYX one, if I'm gonna be totally honest, which is crazy because this one is so affordable. But this one is still available and this is discontinued. It's just what I have. This is 3N, 3 neutral. I also have 2 Hourglass powders. I never use these. Never use this. Ambient lighting powder and the dim light ambient lighting powder. Oh, this is the, see, this one I have used a lot. I think this is the one that's meant to be a little bit more glowy, right? It's meant to be like, yeah, this one has like sparkles. Okay, let's get rid of the sparkly one. Nobody needs that. Maybe I'll save this one. It is a cult classic. I mean, I did pay for it with my own money. And this is the very hyped up Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder from Charlotte Tilbury in 2 medium. This one darkens up on my skin like crazy. People say that you should go 1 shade down, which is insane for a powder. I like it on my face. I don't like it under my eyes. This isn't that much product, so I'm gonna keep it because I'm probably gonna go through it if we're gonna be totally honest with ourselves. So this is what I'm keeping. And then I'm getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 10 powders and another foundation. 10 powders and another foundation. And yeah, that is it for this declutter video. I will put the numbers here on the screen, or, well, let's be honest, my husband will put the number here on the screen on how many I got rid of. But yeah, I needed to be ruthless because we're moving. I can't bring all of this. It sounds like I'm like bringing things to the other side. Like I can't bring all of this to the grave. No, but honestly, I have to be ruthless and I have to be honest with myself. Like, what do I use? Because here's the thing. I buy things to review sometimes. And if they don't end up working for me, I'm not doing anyone any favors just keeping them around. Like, why am I keeping this around? For what? I'm not using them. I can't even remember the last time I reached for this or this or this. Like, it makes no sense. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe though, because I'm gonna have a video tomorrow as well, and I'm super excited to see you then too. Bye!